Nut Cheerios. Not sponsored. Obvious. Oh wait, we're not broadcasting anyway. Fuck off.
I am broadcasting.
Oh, you are. Well, in that case,
yeah, but it's not letting me.
Anyway, but fuck off.
It's not letting me play it because the Jaguars profile is not on autopilot, even though I toggled it on autopilot. So here we go. We're getting off on a good foot.
Oh my god, I forgot how good this Honey Nut Cheerios is.
Jaguars are not on auto. Oh, I put the Vikings on autopilot. Well, that explains it. So it's my stupidity.
It's because you're angry.
Oh yeah. This is all being broadcasted, so it just shows my idiocy. Right.
Funny thing is that people who don't know us and are just listening to this have got to be laughing their asses off.
Probably.
I mean, I had 5 viewers at one point, and I think only one of them was Vinny.
You
know, I've worked hard at adjusting my gameplay. Like you said, it's always a struggle playing against me because of the way I play. But when the computer does things like it did in that last game, and even last night in the Packers-Cowboys game, where it was doing more to you than to me, but there are just certain things that are so frustrating that, yeah, you all, welcome to Sack to the Future, in case you're just joining us. Week 6, blah, 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 blah. EA Sports is a dirty whore. Today we're going to talk about how much this game sucks, EA Sports. This is Madden 20, it's not even Madden 21, which is even more dog shit. You'll see quarterbacks miss. Oh, this is against a computer, so you won't see much of that. But we are in Jacksonville, so they'll probably get a bunch of benefits. John Gallagher.
Remember, Jacksonville's only got 1 loss.
Right, they're also a good team. So, John Gallegos, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Yeah, did anybody look up the stats on versus human games?
I'm about ready to get up right now. I was admiring my running back's performance, but I'll get up.
That pass is complete, but who cares?
Kitty.
Here's a bunch of Jaguar starters. They're all assholes. So, I have owned a version of every single Madden ever. Whether it's for Super Nintendo, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and 4. I have. There isn't a single year I'm missing, except for Madden 21. And I will not buy it. Because Madden 18, 19, and 20 have been so frustrating, such piles of utter dog shit crap, that I'm tired of spending money on a game that does nothing but frustrate me. The 4 of us here at Sack to the Future... No, the 4 of us here at Sack to the Future put so much work and effort into getting these rosters realistic and lifelike for 65, just to have stupid like this. Good coverage, but it's 3rd and long, so the computer is going to complete the pass. You have no chance. Descriptions, the animation, hi Stonewall, the animations, the fact that all of a sudden in 65, it seems like the home team has much more edge than anything else. Also, the receivers are leaving their feet on every single pass. The running backs juke for no reason. Well, that one was intercepted. It's going to be a pick 6. So as I'm complaining about the game, something goes my way. And it's a pick 6 for Bobby Boyd. I will take it, because I'm struggling right now, especially against humans. The one good thing about Perry, I would say, is that we've all lost to each other this year. But I really want to know, has anybody won as a away team yet? Which would make home field advantage even that much more.
Cleveland lost to Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh.
So that's a home.
Lost to Denver at Denver.
That's a home team win. Where is the Cleveland-Buffalo game again?
At Cleveland.
Congratulations on your win tomorrow night.
Dallas at Green Bay.
Home team. And I missed the extra point.
Los Angeles at Green Bay. I won on the last play of the game.
Okay, so there's always an exception to the rule, but that exception is
There's one. I mean, let's keep going. Let's keep going because the Bears beat the Rams. The Rams beat the Bears, lost to the Rams. Rams were home. Angeles? Oilers lost in Los Angeles. Rams were home. Oilers lost to the Rams. Rams were home. The Rams beat the Niners, and the Niners were on the road.
The Rams are home.
No, the Niners were home. I'm sorry.
Oh, so that's 2.
I haven't put the score. I haven't put the score in. The Raiders have played one human game and it was at home and they won against the Giants.
Bobby Boyd with a second interception, meanwhile.
Baltimore.
Phantom just got on. Yes, what we're talking about. Oh, you've missed a beaut, Phantom. We are trying to figure out just how often in a human versus human the home team wins. So far, the Rams have 2 road victories.
No, the Rams and the Browns. No,
the Rams beat the Packers. Rams beat the 49ers.
That's true. Yes. Rams beat the Rams beat the 49ers and the Packers on the road. The Colts the Houston Oilers beat the Colts 35-27 at Baltimore. Brooklyn is the case.
Okay. So that's 3. Why are these running backs
Buffalo. Green Bay. You beat the Bears at Chicago.
Oh, that was the game that had to be replayed, though. He should have won that game.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12-0. You beat me 6-0.
Well, Phantom, Oilers.
You lost to the. Go ahead.
Oilers beat the Cardinals 35-19, and the Oilers. Now, John beat me. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's all the computer that cry or anything, but the Oilers definitely had some home. Like, I was 2 face mask calls on me, plus a holding when I had a good first down. I had a fumble on the only time my quarterback ran, he fumbled. So we were just trying to figure out if the home, because it seems like the home teams are winning more, but apparently it's not quite cut and dry that way.
Well, no, it's we're up to 5 teams now. Packers beat the Bears. Cardinals have lost to. Cardinals beat the Lions the very first game, and that was in Detroit.
Yeah, that was. We talked about in the last broadcast, so John going for actually getting punished for not making it on 4th down.
Right. However,
whereas in the last game, he got rewarded.
Okay, the Oilers. Yeah, we already talked about that with the Rams. The Giants.
That was a
we
simulation
talked about that
game.
with the Raiders. No, the Oilers and the Rams.
Oh.
Steelers and Oilers, that's a simulation game. The Giants and the Raiders we talked about. Steelers lost to Phantom, and the Patriots were on the road.
Oh, well, there you go. So it's not as cut and dry as I thought it was,
Lions were
but
at Chicago.
it's definitely harder this year. Plus the
well, you haven't won one yet on the road.
and the face masks are still out of control. How many did you have in your game?
I had 2 face masks and a holding against you last night.
Yeah, and tonight I had 2 face masks and a holding against John.
The thing that gets me, like tonight's game, I had a holding, but it seems like if you play the computer, maybe once out of every 4 computer games, will they get a penalty.
Oh yeah, computer never makes mistakes. John, did we lose you?
No, I'm still here. Apparently there's shooting in D.C.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco beat Detroit, so that's another one.
BLM gathering going on right now.
Was it a BLM shooting or was it a...
I don't fucking know. It was probably another criminal motherfucker that did goddamn something, you know, wins.
Why are you leaving your feet?
Surprises.
Is anybody watching this game right now?
I have it. I'm about ready to. Oh, wow.
That's me. I'm trying to see.
Well, that time he left his feet, he should have. But the tight end leaving his feet on a dump pass with nobody around him.
I saw that. Yeah.
Pass was in his breadbasket. Now I was pretty pissed off at Phantom at the end of the Cardinals-Oilers game. I actually suggested going backward to Madden 17, but it would be too much work. Because Madden 17 was before this stupid frostbite crap.
Governor Cuomo says Trump better have an army to protect him if he comes to New York City.
Oh, is that a threat?
So, okay, police officer shot and killed a man. Go ahead.
No, NYPD cops were filmed saving a man's life after he was shot in the Bronx. Some members of the community are outraged that the officers weren't wearing masks.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's important.
No, this is D.C. Apparently, the officer shot and killed a man in southeast D.C. Wednesday afternoon. They arrived at the scene around 4 o'clock, following a lead concerning guns in the vehicle. When they approached, the individuals in the vehicle fled, and the police officer fired. They took the male to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. They recovered 2 guns from the scene of the crime. The police department believes the subject had a gun at the time of the shooting. And Lucium also noted that 2 officers were shot earlier in the day, though they do not have information connecting the 2 shootings. And protests against police brutality and systematic aggression are sweeping in. So, yeah. You know, more motherfuckers committing crimes and getting shot while committing crimes. But god damn it, we can't be killing them, apparently.
Just put the guns away. Stop.
Well, no, the implication is that
cops Barney Fife.
The cops are supposed to. The cops are supposed to accept the possibility of getting shot instead of defending themselves.
Right. Well, there was a mayor in California who's like, "Oh no, the police need to consider whether the rioters need the things that they're stealing." Like what?
What? That's the same crap AOC said. It's the same crap AOC said that they're trying to put food on their table.
Mm-hmm. It's like, well, if they're trying to put food on their table, how about they go get a fucking job? You know, like everybody else. They're not special that they're not getting jobs. They're just not doing it right. It's not like they ain't got fucking opportunity, because I find plenty of other people that are in the same demographic that have that fucking... that have a job. So... fucking people sit there and bitch and complain that I can't do it.
Anybody can get out of a situation if you work hard enough. If you look at Wayne Munson, by the way, for Jacksonville. Oh, Phantom, speaking of injuries, Jim Taylor is back. He was just for the rest of the game.
Isn't that good news, Phantom? Hey, did Phantom see my message about G Mingo?
I don't know. Phantom.
9-0. You're gonna win this one.
And my other thought, Phantom, was just turning this into a simulation league and just watching. That would be kind of hard in human versus human, though. That's the end of the first quarter. Baltimore leads Jacksonville 9-0.
Tony Hawk is still putting out fucking Pro Skater.
Yeah, I saw somebody buying that the other day in Walmart. It just came back, I guess.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. What are they, remakes?
Yeah.
Updates?
Phantom, your profile was on the Jaguars, by the way. I had to put him on autopilot. He's not responding. I don't know if he's still here. Not serious about turning it into a sim league. If I want to do that, I'd do it by myself. Like the alternate stuff. And Madden 17 would be just too much work. Huh?
Plus, I think you kind of get tired of it after a while.
Yeah. going backwards to Madden 17 would be way too much work. Even if we found a 66 roster, which I don't know if they got or not, you still have the 8 semi-pro teams.
Are the servers even still going?
Yes, they are. EA didn't turn off their servers for PlayStation 4. Unlike 2K Sports, that's the danger with if 2K gets it back, because they turn their servers off for everything a year and a half into it.
70 Indy.
Like, so, on one hand, you'd want, where is the blocking on the running game? 6 carries, -3 yards. You want 2K Sports because they're better at simulation stuff, but then you also know that every year, yeah. And Lenny Moore picks up 15 on that carry. Finally, something goes right. But anytime something goes right, my running back is injured anyway. So, watch out, Lenny Moore.
Who the fuck's watching Titanic?
Not me.
Oh, no, that's my sleeping music. Sorry. It's not Titanic, it's Enya.
Oh, close enough.
I need to go out into the woods. I need to go camping again.
I heard like 3 notes, and I thought it was "My Heart Will Go On."
Well, I buy that.
And the fact
I
that
find it interesting, Vinny, that you choose your offense by plays instead of formation.
What the? But and he's still running. Tight end, wide open. He's still running. I almost got it on the. By what do you mean by play?
Okay, you play so you can concentrate. I'll talk. First of all, on Mingo, Gene Mingo had touchdown runs of 97, 67, 56 yards, and ran for over 358, and is now the league leading rusher with 900 yards. Did that happen to you again?
Yeah, 2 plays in a row.
Wow. And in the Oilers Cardinals game, John won, but there was a lot of maddenism, especially happening to Vinny.
There was a few in my favor, but it was mostly like I had a defensive lineman drop into coverage and fall behind. He had a defensive lineman jump into coverage, get an interception.
Yeah, I mean, Vinny was maddened tonight going against the Oilers.
How to make all you motherfuckers happy. Everybody who roots against old Vinny.
Well, that's probably just me. Yeah, Mingo had a great game. You should watch. It's the only thing. Tom Flores went 5 of 15 or 18, threw 2 interceptions. One was a pick 6. I think he completed 6 passes. And the Raiders still won in overtime, 41-35.
Ordell
because
Brazy
Norm
with a
Snead,
sack.
the greatest fucking quarterback in the history of our league.
I like playing the computer. I'm going to kick y'all out of the league. But Phantom, you've got to keep rating players.
Yeah.
John, when we did... No, it had to be Madden 18 then, because you don't have 17. Oh, Phantom, the talk about switching games is just me being pissed off. Don't worry. That's too much work. We have to get at least 2 years out of each game. But at this point, the thought of switching backwards to Madden 17 to get rid of Frostbite is more appealing than Madden 22 next year. So the Colts lead 9-0. Alright, what were you saying about my offense?
I find it interesting that, like right here, you're picking by play design. You're not picking by formation. You're going, what kind of play do I want? And it's fine, obviously. I mean, I'm not nitpicking. I'm not even saying it's negative. It's just you're the only person I've ever seen do that. No,
John goes into recents a lot of times. He will switch around, go into recents. He'll go into style.
John will do recents. But I know Phantom and I go into formations.
I go through periods where I go...
I just don't really like.
Yeah. Now, where's Neil Petty's? Because if he doesn't turn around and look for this, he's coming out of the game. Johnny Vick right there.
I hate that. I hate that pattern. It never seems to work for me.
What pattern's that?
The tight end
out.
flare. I just don't like flare patterns. You know, even when the running backs do
You know
it, the
what I
running
like
back
about
catches it.
the only thing I like about flare patterns, if it works, you can go, woo! Gotta do it with flare.
Well, if it's gonna get you in a good mood, go ahead.
I'm winning. That puts me in a good mood. And I just missed another extra point. This game is supposed to be a rant against EA Sports. So, anyway, the story I told in the last broadcast, we'll say since Phantom's here now, my nephew started college last week. And he's real excited, gets to go off to college, even though there's all these stupid COVID rules in place. You know, nobody can come visit him. There's all kinds of rules. Clarkson University and St. Lawrence have kicked kids out of college because they're breaking COVID rules. But anyway, he gets Madden 21 as a going away present for his Xbox. He's so excited to be able to go to school and be one of the kids with the new Maddens, right? I tell him, I said, somebody wasted their money. It's a horrible game. He texted me today that I was 100% right. He can't stand it. He's only been playing it like 3 days.
You want to know what's really fucked up? There's a game currently on the PlayStation Store on sale for $2.59 called I Am Bread. It looks more entertaining than Madden.
John's idea of switching games is just everybody switched to an RPG, and I can't stand them, basically, so that's how bad EA Sports has gotten.
Well, you saw that article that I posted that talked about how, you know, Madden got the worst rating ever.
What was that? What was that?
And so what they did was they went out and gave a whole bunch of free games to people.
Oh, John, his site that he was giving away games, so he must have got hooked up with a bunch to give away to his fans.
$28-21 Rams.
Phantom Doctrine. What's this? Sure.
So Phantom now suggests we switch to NHL. I wouldn't mind, like, getting so pissed off at EA Sports saying, all right, let's do baseball, but there's so many games. You know what I mean?
It's just rebuilding, you know.
Yeah. Lenny Moore has 10 carries, 70 yards, by the way.
See, look at you.
Right. He also says maybe Grand Theft Auto.
Listen, that's why I said RDR2.
Hey, there's a new WoW coming out in October.
Yes, on my birthday is the release date. And
11 carries,
so
109
I am
yards.
locked into that bitch.
I'm going to get my first days off from work will be that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully.
I still say you all...
Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. But
you all need to support...
Did you get into the beta or no?
I did not get the beta.
I got into the beta. It's different.
Everybody needs to support Canuck Sports, Canuck Play, and buy Maximum Football even though we can't play against each other. Just giving them the $20 will help. Help them continue to improve, and maybe next year we'll get online play and file sharing. Phantom says, finally a Lenny Moore game. Spats is having a good day.
I think Matt knows that their competition is so far away.
And we got a flag on the computer. Stop the presses. We got a personal foul face mask against the computer. Everybody just stop what you're doing in amazement.
Exclusivity thing for a simulation football game, which they don't make a simulation football game.
It hasn't been in the game in a long time. EA Sports, remember their old slogan, it's in the game? Well, no wonder you don't hear that anymore, because it's not.
There's a game called Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders.
What do you mean the whole conspiracy just died? Well, this isn't human versus human, Bannon.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. Probably more realistic fishing than there is football and Hell, even the Lord of the Rings games are more realistic than Madden. Deer Simulator. What the hell? Deer Simulator.
CDC asked states to prepare to distribute potential COVID vaccine by November 1st.
Yes.
So my son had orientation for 6th grade today. And remember when you guys went to middle school or wherever it started in your area? Can you dress your avatar up like Randy Marsh, Phantom says? And part of the excitement was getting that locker for the first time and getting to move from class to class. Well, that's not going to exist in his middle school. They're going to be staying in the same classroom. Anytime they do go anywhere, they'll be escorted like prisoners. Touchdown Unitas. They'll be escorted like prisoners to the gym, but they have to stay 12 feet apart when they're in the gym. And I'm not knocking the school for what they're doing. They had to meet the requirements of Governor Cuomo. And thank God that we're such a small school here north of Toronto, New York, that they're going to be going 5 days a week. Whereas other schools, school up in even further north of Toronto, New York, has announced that K through 3rd will be going to school 2 days a week. The rest will be online every day. Like, how stupid is that? And that's my 3rd missed extra point. I'm about ready to put Tom Gilbert in the kick.
Just send everybody back to fucking school.
So anyway, they're going over the rules, and it's like, as long as everybody as long as everybody is in their desks and the teacher is up on the stage, that they'll be able to take their masks off. But the minute the teacher comes down off the stage, or somebody gets up to go to the bathroom, the entire class has to put their mask on.
My thing is this: do we do this for the flu? It's way more dangerous than this fucking COVID. But we don't do this for the flu.
We don't do this for anything. We haven't done this since the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic.
Yeah. There's no fucking
And even then,
reason.
they didn't shut anything down. They just put masks on.
Yeah.
Because I've seen pictures of baseball. I've seen pictures of baseball players playing with masks on from 1918.
Yeah, but we don't need the masks. Shit's over and done with. It's fucking...
Everybody is now on the downslope.
The cure happens on... The thing will be over in 61 days. November 3rd, the cure's the COVID's over.
Yep.
Really depends on the outcome, I think. If the Republicans take everything back, January 1st, when Congress is sworn in, things will start to get relaxed. The governors, especially the Democratic governors, are going to continue to fight, but they're going to be in a losing battle at that point.
Well, if the Republicans
if the left holds on to anything, shame on the country, shame on the voters, shame on the sheep. But this will continue because until they find their next thing, their next impeachment plan, or whatever it is that they're going for.
Well, if I can't imagine if the Republicans keep the presidency, keep the Senate, and gain the House, then there's some really pissed off people.
Oh, we're going to see riots in the streets
well, I'm just saying that
Portland and now
that just tells you. I mean, because technically this is the year the Senate should turn Democrat because there's more Republicans running for re-election than Democrats. So technically, whenever the parties, the party in control has.
They only got to flip a handful of seats.
Yeah, they only got to flip a handful, and there's many more Republicans. But if they keep the Senate, then it's going to be. I don't know. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go on record and make this as an official prediction or anything, but 1984, the Electoral College, I believe, was 49-1, something like that. Reagan won.
Well, he won 49 states to one state.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. But I would not be surprised if it's 35-15.
But at this rate, I can see Biden getting the West Coast, Colorado, Illinois. Then the upper, the New England states.
If he wasn't cutting.
That
would have been a first down if he wasn't cutting all over the goddamn place.
That's it. Big
Gee, you're sounding like me when I'm winning and still pissed.
Well, it's the little things like that no, I'm not going for
Exactly my point. No matter how big you're winning, it's the little things that just frustrate the shit out of you.
Check. Greystone, Travis.
I'll be surprised as shit if New York flips.
I can't imagine, since your city is.
All you got to do is
city
pick up
has
the block. All you got to do, Tom Matty, is pick up the block. We get the first down.
Your city is New York City is so left wing with their fucking socialist mayor.
Oh yeah.
That.
You know what?
And the people who are tired.
I think the mayor. I even think that that idiot mayor is overplaying his hand. And I'm not saying that we're going to take the city, but I think he's
would
done.
Want to get rid of them. I think the problem is that the people who would get him out are leaving.
Yeah.
That's
I would not be surprised if his own party asked him not to run in whenever the mayoral election is next time.
Well, I think moderates would say that, but
retire.
the moderates aren't in control. I mean, that fucking city has AOC as a representative. You know? And she's advocating basically socialism, and then probably by default communism.
I don't get people following her at all. I don't understand how anybody can believe that she is a good choice representative. I don't even remember who she beat in the primary 2 years ago that she upset. But how? It was an incumbent, but how?
Yeah.
Well, because millennials believe that shit.
It was going to be fucking easy for them to get.
Wide open.
Millennials believe that shit.
There's always somebody wide open on 3rd and long. Pablo Picasso.
The indoctrination has been so fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, I work with a young lady at my, here I am in Texas. I work with a young lady at my place at the power plant. No, you guys work at the power plant. I work at the steel mill.
Yeah.
And
Phantom fights Phantoms.
And yes, and the young lady, we've had political discussions, and we can keep it civil, but she believes that socialism would work. It just hasn't been done correctly. She honestly believes it.
How is it going to be done correctly? I want somebody to explain to me, if it's never worked because it's never been done correctly, how is it going to be done correctly?
What is the correct fucking application?
I keep saying, because eventually you run out of other people's money.
If there's some be-all, end-all, cure-all utopian government that's actually going to work, what is it?
I saw this video earlier today. Basically to this weird-ass TEDx talk type thing.
Right down the field, this
ladies were talking about how society needs to get away from the hierarchy. Because the way to beat white supremacy and male fucking patriarchy is to have no hierarchy. And they formed this little group and everything, and they tried to do it, and what did they find out? A hierarchy developed anyway, and they got all pissy.
Well, even the socialism and communism, there's always a person at the top.
Right. Find me one system ever in the world history of anything where there was no hierarchy. There's not even an animal system that doesn't have a hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Even with Jesus and his disciples, they followed him.
Yeah.
If you believe that.
Right, but you still got...
Well, even if you don't believe he was the Son of God, we're pretty much sure Jesus Christ was a real person. And people followed him.
Yeah.
No, yes. Wide open running back. I never get running backs wide open.
And there goes the shutout. The computer decided I had enough. I've got 4 already. Can't have another one. 5. I've got 5. I forgot last night.
I've got 1. You greedy bastard. This year. Let me see. This year. The Browns
Bills have
lose
2.
16-13.
Packers. Bills have 2. Packers have 2. And I believe the Cardinals have 1.
Browns have nothing. The lowest point total was 3 by the Vikings. Cowboys had 1. They beat the Panthers 38-0. Rams have given up a minimum of 20, 14, 14, 14, 14, 21.
Fumble? What the hell? Defensive touchdown. Here we go.
And the Raiders, they have a shitty defense. 10 points is the least they've given up.
Of course, the replay isn't going to go back that far.
Buffalo has 2. Packers have 2. Cardinals have 1.
I got the ball back, by the way.
Baltimore has none. Buffalo 2, Packers 2.
Baltimore's closest, I believe, is this right now. But other than that, it's the 7-6 game that I won.
7-6, yes. Baltimore has won 17-10, 23-9. Lost 35-27, 176, 114-6.
I wonder, both of those sixes, they were field goals, right?
The Cardinals had, yes, no, yes.
So, I haven't given up a touchdown in going on 11 quarters.
Correct. The last touchdown he gave up was against Houston. And it looks like only in 2 games has the Colts given up 2 touchdowns. Has given up a touchdown. Broncos scored 10, so obviously there's a touchdown there. The Jets scored 9, but I'm going to guess that's 3 field goals. And the Oilers scored 7, or 5. Your largest
They
margin
still give the
victory.
card that there's another glitch right there. It still says the Jaguars had 9 points in that quarter, but it's 21-3.
35-27, that's 8 points. So 14 points is your largest margin of victory as a Colt.
Lenny Moore has 20 carries, 150 yards.
17 points is your largest margin of victory now. That's Miami, you beating Miami.
Buffalo beating Miami?
Yes, Buffalo beating Miami.
Right now, well, what was the Cardinals and the Lions?
Well, I'm just going in order.
Oh, okay.
And just looking at scores. I'm pretty sure that'll be it. 12 points, then you lost 1 point. 7 points, you lost by 10, you won by 6. Cardinals, 38-14, so that's going to be 24 points. And then you won by 17, you lost by 1, you won by 19, so your biggest margin of victory is 24.
And if I score a touchdown here, it'll be 25.
Let's see, the Browns, 21. Cowboys, 38. Rams, 11. 5. 14. 19, 7. Raiders, 29. So the Cowboys is 38. John, let's see what's your biggest one? 7 and 8. 3 and 14. And 1. So 14. In a sim game.
Go figure.
Broncos won by 7, won by 17. Bears have won by 17 and by 18.
So,
Niners have won by 16, 3, 7, and 10. And the Patriots have won by 17, 25, and 18.
Lenny Moore has 160 yards rushing. Tom Maddie has 39. And John Unitas has 3 rushing touchdowns. I have over 200 yards rushing.
Let's see, have I updated the running back totals through 65?
Oh, I'm going to make an
Lenny
extra
Moore.
point. Wow. Extra point's good. 28-3 now. Oh, I missed this Phantom.
Horsey, because that Grizzly's coming.
What?
What the fuck is that?
What?
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. Just ran by a grizzly bear. was not a good thing.
So this game's a win. So the Colts are victorious.
Oops. I'm right bottom. Oh, Phantom, I missed this. Phantom just said you can dress your avatar up like Randy Moss and play in the yard for only $40.
Yeah.
No. Nothing to do with Madden.
70 Indy.
No, not only that, but it's you gotta buy it, right?
For only $40, yeah.
You gotta buy the fucking the uniforms, and you can only use it in the yard.
Yep.
On the double. Pick up the ball.
Can you look back at scoring?
I've got the score of every game from every
No, I
team
meant-
we have played.
I meant the scoring summaries. Can you look back at a game and see, like, did I give up a touchdown against the Jets?
Did you get it?
Or do I have
Did
to
you
go
give
back and watch?
Did you give up a touchdown against the Jets?
Yeah.
Let me turn around here. So I still have the game up on my TV. Let's see here. Let's see schedules. Let's look up the evil Colts.
The evil Colts.
Vinny, anything evil Vinny does is evil. Let's see here.
I just got an evil sack by Evil Ordell Brazy for his third evil sack of Chon Gallegos. That's 6 evil sacks for the Colts today.
That don't sound right at all.
Well, you got 9. They got 9 points in the second quarter.
Sack, Roy Hilton.
Let's see here.
Yeah, but was one of them a missed extra point type deal?
Player stats. Let's see here.
Or did I give up a save?
Namath. No touchdown passes. Rushing. Snell had no touchdown. No running touchdowns, so you didn't give up an offensive touchdown. Let's check out kicking. Jim Turner, 3 for 3 on field goals.
There you go. So the Cardinals, did they score a touchdown last week? Well, you know I did not give up one to the Texans. That was 2 field goals. I remember that.
The Cardinals won 14-6, so I'm going to probably say no. 3-3.
There you go. So I am 2 minutes away from 12 straight quarters. When did John score his last touchdown against me? In that Tennessee game?
Well, Tennessee scored 14 points in the fourth quarter, so
Okay.
I'm going to say the fourth quarter.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So if I can hold on to this ball and run out the clock, I'll be 12 straight quarters. That's my new thing. The shutout's great, but now I'm looking if the Colts can do a touchdown streak.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on ready.
Oh, I went out of bounds. Damn it. Lenny Moore, 24 carries, 173 yards. Unfortunately, John Unitas has all the rushing touchdowns, though, so I don't think Moore will get any votes for player of the game, especially since Gene Mingo's in the same league.
I'm going to say I don't think any offensive that's not Gene Mingo's not going to get the AFC offensive player of the week.
We haven't seen, hold on now, we haven't seen Billy Joe yet.
Oh, yeah.
On the road against the Browns.
By the way, your Colts are in a bye next week, as are the Raiders.
No, so the Colts can keep the streak alive for at least 2 more weeks. For at least another week. 252 yards rushing for the Colts. And this will be the last play right here.
Jets are at Jaguars, so Rams are at Marshalls.
Jerry Hill, 3 carries, 9 yards, and I'm not calling another play. So the Colts have now gone 12 quarters without allowing a touchdown.
Oh, John, you get to play yourself again. Steelers versus Lions. Woohoo!
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been playing with myself for the last 38 years, but
Sure. Oh, we got another Vinny John game.
Oh boy, I don't want those anymore.
and we'll get to see if the jinx is true. Buffalo at Houston.
Great. So the
Cardinals
Colts win this
at
game.
Bears.
The Colts win this
what
game.
jinx?
The home team that I can't win on the road against humans.
Vinny hasn't been able to win on the road.
Since
He's got
week
2
one.
more to go.
Since week 1 with the
Since
Bears
week
and
1.
Packers, which I won that game 10-0.
Hmm.
So the Colts get the win, 28-3. They get to 5-1. The Jaguars fall to 4-2. Thanks for joining us on this rant-filled fest of Sack to the Future. Tomorrow night I'll finish up my channel with the Bills and Browns, and I'm sure I'll have more to say. Till then, God bless America.